Hello good YouTubers of the world, All About Nat is back with another video. Now firstly I just want to say I'm sorry that we haven't done this week's live, because if you don't know, on Instagram, if you've not followed me on the Instagram, it's All About Nat _ we do like a weekly live chat, so it's normally on a Thursday night after the Supreme drop. You know, UK time about 9:30, 10ish, but I've not been feeling at my best, to say the least, so I do apologise for the lack of the live this week. Basically, yeah, I've just been having my own sort of mental health issues, so I'm just trying to work through these at the minute, but thank you to every single lovely comment that has been said in the Real Crew, which we have on Instagram. Once again, we have an Instagram group, the Real Crew. If you want to get involved in that and you want to join that, it's great. It's lovely people all getting together for the same reasons: our love of fashion, our love of kicks, and also it's real. So if you do have any sort of personal problems, mental health problems, you can go in there, and we're all friendly guys, nobody judges. So if you want to join that, follow me on Instagram, give me a DM, and I will add you to that group. Today I am going to discuss my tattoos. As you see in the title of this video, I've had a few requests from followers, subscribers, about the tattoos that I have, and you know, what do they mean, etc, etc. So I will go through those. I haven't got a complete, I am in the middle of, and it has been going on for many years, a half sleeve, due to finances, normally finances, I've not been able to finish that off. It will be finished off at some time in my lifetime, but when, I have no idea. So I will just, yeah, start off. There's not tons, but they're the odd ones. My first tattoo I got when I was 18, and it's nothing special. It's literally a treble clef. I got that on virtually within weeks of my 18th birthday. It's a treble clef, and it just represents my love of music. No deeper than that. People say, oh, do you regret it? Because, you know, it's just a treble clef. No, I don't, because it's part of me back then. You know, I wanted a treble clef. I love music. I've always wanted tattoos. And yeah, it's just a reminder of the very first place I went to. And yeah, it was a funny story actually, because I went to this tattoo place in Manchester. Oh, I can't remember what it's called now, but it was really scary. I went literally in the morning when it opened up, about 10:30ish, something like that. And the very first thing I was met with was a massive stuffed tiger. And then you had to walk up these stairs, and it was deadly silent. And as an 18-year-old who's getting their first tattoo, it wasn't the best atmosphere to go to. It wasn't particularly friendly, and I was terrified, to say the least. But anyway, that to me is just a reminder of my youth, and I have no regrets whatsoever. Under that is the second one I got, and this basically means Nassim in Urdu. Nassim, if some of you might know, some of you might not know, but I'm adopted, so I have obviously Asian Pakistani origins, and my birth name was Nassim, so that's what I got. And once again, I don't regret it. It's part of me. It's you know, it's part of who I am, and no, I don't regret it whatsoever. It's yeah, it's just a simple tattoo that goes under that. It's nothing crazy, but that's the meaning of that. The ones that I got after, the third ones, I think it was these. Both these were in different places. This was in a place in Stockport, the second one, called White Dragon. Oh, yeah, and again, that wasn't exactly the friendliest place ever either. This was again in a different place because I've had two experiences that weren't the best. Fine, the tattoos were absolutely fine, but I just didn't really fancy going to those again. This one was another place in Manchester. The guy who did it, he was a nice enough guy, but he was just a complete and utter pisshead, really. But I saw these on somebody and I just thought, wow, that's great, love it. But where it is, because the skin is so much different to your skin there, it's harder. It's like your feet, really. It took ages. I had to go back about 12, 13, 14 times to get these done because it just kept dropping out. Still not the best, but a lot better than they were. But once again, these don't have any meaning particularly. These just, I thought aesthetically, they look great. I really like them. So those were the third ones. The ones after that were these. Now I used to go a lot to the football, and I am a massive Liverpool fan. And I don't go anymore because the prices are ridiculous, and I'm not mad into it as much as I was. I still am a Liverpool supporter, don't get me wrong, but I'm not. I used to go home and away all the time, but the prices are just ridiculous, and I'm not justifying spending that anymore. But when we won the Champions League back in 2005, I got 5 stars, You'll Never Walk Alone, and the date in Roman numerals. Now the irony is, we're in the European Cup final again, 26th of May, and then everyone said, "Oh, you know, what if you win it? Are you going to get another star there?" No, I'm not, because that was a particular time. It was a particular match. It was crazy, that match. It was crazy. But the irony is, I have 6 stars here, so if we do win, it kind of works. So that's that. But the ones to me that are the best is because I'm into my street art. I wanted a half sleeve, all kind of street art. My favourite artists mixed in with my own artwork. Now, if I did have endless money and I won a lot of money, I would have another half sleeve here, but I would have a half sleeve that is all nature based. So like a bird of prey, lots of lovely trees coming up here. I would love that on this side. So the two sides of me, which is nature and the outdoors, and street art and urban art. So one day I'm hoping that I can afford to get that done, because I think that would be lovely, really nice. So this is a mixture of my artwork. So the very first part I got was this here, if you can see. This, I designed this, right? And it says, see if I can just lift that up a bit. And it says, if you can see, it says Dom, okay? And that needs all colour. It's all waiting for the colour. So it's a spray can, the old sort of 80s Krylon design spray can. And it's got like my little tag there and lots of clouds. And then it's got Dom, which is Dominique, because that's my middle name. And all that will be coloured in. And underneath that, you have a train. See that there? Underneath you have a graffiti train, which has been partly coloured, which would look great, you know, once it's all done. And then black. We have under here. So these are my niece's names. So that's Cassie, and I designed this. But this here, excuse the blooming midgie bites. I've got midgie bites everywhere from gardening. It's just a joke. Yeah, because they're not part of it, but that is colour. That's the midgie bites, and that's colour. Anyway, so yeah, I designed this bit, whereas this is a French graffiti artist called Mist. So you can see there's his tag there. and he's got his little cool little character here. But this is my work over it. So this is Cassie, Tilly and Florrie. They're my nieces. And then it's this sort of points down round to the back. And then this guy, if you can see here, this little dude with his Nikes on, he is a character from the crew, another French Canadian 123 clan, if you've ever heard of them. And they're this little dude with his headband, which needs to be red eventually. He's spraying my work here. So it all really ties in really nice together. So I just want this coloured, basically. I want this all coloured. So yeah, that is it. Those are my tattoos. I hope you like those. Let me know in the comments what you think of those. And what you think to the idea of doing like a completely opposite here. I'd love to have a nice big oak tree with, you know, a bird of prey flying across and then leaves dropping, and it would be brilliant, that. But also thousands of pounds. So one day I'm hoping that will happen. I hope you enjoyed that video. Let me know in the comments what you think of those ideas. Also let me know in the comments, do you have any tattoos and what are the meaning of your tattoos? It would be really lovely to hear what you guys think. But yeah, drop a like on this video, go subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and also share. And all about now, we'll see you on the next one. Keep it real, guys.